Come aboard the Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, JEEP. Let's go follow its trail to see the communities and the lives touched by this transformational program.
The JEEP is up and running.
I invite you to step up for a ride.
Launched on March 22, 2012, JEEP was initiated as a vehicle for social and economic mobilization through the provision of employment opportunities, particularly for vulnerable Jamaicans from the lower economic strata, including those with special needs and low skill sets.
But JEEP is about more than just getting a work. It is restoring the dignity of people. It is about putting our unemployed to productive work and much more.
As at June 2013, over 39,000 persons have been employed under the program.
Total cost for JEEP is $6.5 billion. $5 billion of that comes from JDIP, Rescope JDIP, and Petrocaribe. The remainder comes from the ministries, department, and agencies which are taking part in the project.
Participants have been provided with short-term employment in labor-intensive areas, education, agriculture, and in office administration. The program is being implemented by several government and non-government organizations, including the Ministries of Transport Works and Housing, Agriculture and Fisheries, Education, Labor and Social Security, Tourism and Entertainment, as well as the National Housing Trust, Heart Trust NTA, and Food for the Poor Jamaica. Support for the program has also been coming from the private sector.
What we did at the ministry was we carved out a budget and we created a program for persons between the ages of 18 to 30 who are unemployed and vulnerable. And essentially what we have asked is that the corporate entities, private sector persons, take these persons on for a period of 6 months, with the ministry paying 3 months of that period and the corporate entity paying the other 3 months.
It's do a lot for me, financially wise, I can do certain things now because I have a work. I'm not idle, like on the road every day walking up and down, so, and it keeps me to focus.
If all the workers turn out to be like the one we got, then there should be quite an opportunity for a company that would embrace this program, and I would really recommend it to other employers.
Since the commencement of the program, over 200 corporate entities have come on board across the island and employed a total of over 450 persons. Of the 450 persons who completed the 6 months tenure, we have a total of over 175 individuals who gained long-term employment.
I didn't have a job, and working, they give you a chance to prove yourself. And if you're a hard worker and decided to say, yeah, we really want a job, look how small it is, because there's baby steps. When you start somewhere and you have the determination and hard work, you truly would reach where you want to go.
When Tamara came, she basically fit in. It normally takes time for everyone to fit in and things, but she adjusted just like everyone else that comes inside of the system. So she basically worked for her spot in the company.
As at June 2013, 950 infrastructure projects have been implemented island-wide. 5 agricultural resuscitation projects have begun, and 650 housing units have been built for indigent and low-income households, including persons in the eastern parishes who were affected by Hurricane Sandy. 550 units are left to be built. Training is also an important component of the program.
Under JEEP, we have over 400 persons who have been trained through the Ministry of Labor and Social Security on-the-job training program. Now, after this group of persons would have been trained, they are going to be certified by HEART. Additionally, we have another program which is run through the Secretariat, the JEEP Secretariat, and the HEART program and Build Youth. This one takes in about 35 persons drawn from inner city communities, and they are being trained in construction. Again, at the end of this, these persons are going to be certified by HEART.
I've learned steel fixing, carpentry, and masonry. So in the meantime, while I'm doing this, I'm uplifting myself more and learning more and more about the construction. So it has benefited me well and it's helping me right now to getting even employed.
From not having a skill to having a skill, it's an awesome feeling because you can do something now, you understand?
Though JEEP is not intended to be a permanent fix to Jamaica's unemployment issues, it has certainly created employment across a wide spectrum of industries and identified opportunities for job creation.
We don't love it still, you know? Go on more regular, because when them things are going on, you know, find a man say, boy, I got to do this, I got to thief, I got you know, say I have work for morning. It's either I'm going to carry some cement and some concrete. You get me?
They can continue with it to help others who are willing to work. Now, who decide to just collect and others who are willing to work for what they want.
Maintained roads, clean gullies, a boost in our agricultural production, beautification projects, newly constructed houses, and employment opportunities. Undoubtedly, JEEP is making a positive difference in the lives of Jamaicans.
It's one of the best ideas this year so far because the way I see it, instead of teaching the youth to destroy, it's best to teach them to use their hands and build something.
JEEP will continue. We have seen where many persons have benefited, and the government has decided that they are going to continue the program, certainly for this financial year.
For more information on JEEP, call 754-2584 or visit the Ministry of Transport Works and Housing's website, mtw.gov.jm/JEEP. Project application forms are also available on the website. The Jamaica Emergency Employment Program, creating employment, building partnerships, transforming communities.